So intros are dead. Bet you didn't expect me to say that. Really, what you want to do in the very beginning of your video is show what you're doing in the episode. You're racing somewhere, show some racing. Show the best clips from you racing. And then after that, after you hooked them in, because you got like 8 seconds to really hook somebody in nowadays, then you say, welcome to Scrapyard Choppers. My name's Ronnie Danger. And this episode we're doing this very brief, like 10 seconds at the most, and get into what you're doing. Just get the video going, because if you got returning subscribers, they've heard that crap a million times by now. And if you got new subscribers, you don't want them to get bored with the little details. You just want to get into what you're doing. Now, you really don't need a title card either. I mean, it says the name of your YouTube channel right down below. A little graphic, maybe 5 seconds long. That's pretty good, but you don't really need anything longer than that. You don't need a montage of a bunch of clips from your other videos. You can put that at the end of your video, because if someone makes it all the way to the end of the video, they're going to be interested in seeing what else you got. So throw a little montage at the end, not really at the beginning. You'll get a dip in your analytics if you put a montage of things that have already happened. Now, a montage of what's happening in the video that you're doing, that's not a bad idea. If you watch Puddin's Fab Shop, he does that every episode. He shows you what's going to happen in that episode. It's all about instant gratification that hooks people in, but don't show them too much, because you want them to stick around and watch the whole video. So let's talk about the car you need to do this. Really? It's any car. This car, that thing, my race car, it's under there, this race car, anything. Even if you don't own a car, you can start an automotive YouTube channel. Now wait a second, what does that mean? Well, you can review cars, borrow your buddy's car, go to car shows, film other people's cars. That is how you do this without having a car. Now, is the car the most important thing? Absolutely not. What did I just say? The car isn't the most important thing. No. See, people don't watch car YouTube channels for the cars. They watch it for you, the personality. You could have the baddest car on the planet, but if you don't have the personality to back it up, they aren't going to stick around. They might hit that subscribe button, but they aren't coming back to watch your videos. No. They watch it because of you. Now, your personality should be 110% yourself. No little movements on camera. Always big movements, because the camera kills about 20% of your personality. So you need to bump it back up. You need to be a hyper version of yourself. That will get you views on YouTube more than the cars. But a cool car will get people clicking if you can put it in that thumbnail. So alright, titles and thumbnails are very important to YouTube right now. When you're first getting on YouTube, your title and thumbnail makes or breaks your videos, almost more than anything else. It's crazy, I know. That's how YouTube works. That's what gets people to click. There's great resources on YouTube you can look up. vidIQ is a great resource. Go there, check out their videos. They'll teach you how to make them. The thing of it is, for me, it's make them simple. Try to highlight an important part that's going to be in your video. If you got a cool car, but there's a certain part of the car you're going to talk about, highlight it. Show the whole car, but maybe make the part that you're going to talk about bigger, or put something around it just to point it out. That is how you get views on YouTube. Doesn't matter what kind of video you're making. I know when I watch those videos like vidIQ and other channels, I feel left out a little bit, because being an automotive YouTube channel, you're almost a little different than a lot of different niches on YouTube. A great help is look around for videos talking about what you're already going to talk about. Like, let's say you got a Mitsubishi Galant and you want to do a review on it. Look where other people have done it. See what thumbnails they've used. Don't copy it exactly, but don't be far off with your title and thumbnail. Because if their video's got 1 million views and someone's searching for it, your video could very well pop up if you have a very similar title. It's something to really think about. Look at what other YouTubers are doing. Don't be afraid to copy somebody else, but don't copy them exactly. Always try to change it up a little bit. Try to bring your personality out, even in the thumbnail and the title. Don't make them too long, and don't put a bunch of text in your thumbnail. You want it simple. You want to highlight what your video is about. Don't make your title and your thumbnail the same thing either. Always make the thumbnail give a little more of a view be on your title. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, now you got your YouTube going. What do you film with? Now when I'm racing, I got this usually on the roof of my car or inside my car. Either one of these are universal. This was a GoPro Session I bought really cheap. This is a GoPro Hero 8 that I bought really cheap. Don't be afraid to use old cameras. And by the way, I'm filming on my phone. Now, more important than the cameras is microphones. You want great audio, which is something I'm working on this channel. I don't have any microphones, but I know how to adjust my volume so people can hear what I'm saying. Volume is more important than cameras. Or, well, not volume, but, you know, audio is the word I'm looking for, is more important than cameras. You want people to hear what's going on as much as see. But don't be afraid to buy some cheap cameras off Facebook Marketplace and just do something with it. Now, as crazy as this sounds, you want to film yourself racing. You want a camera inside that car pointing at you so people can see what you're doing, because they're watching this for you as much as the racing. You really want to focus your videos on you. You don't want an overall view of the race. That doesn't matter to your YouTube viewers. They want to see what you're doing with your race car in your race car. Now, if you're not doing race car videos, this also matters. Like if you're test driving a car, don't just show the outside of the car. Show you driving it. Talk to the camera while you're driving it. People, like, I can't point this out enough. People are going to watch your YouTube channel for you more than your car, more than whatever you're doing. It's all about you. Your personality matters. You could be doing the most boring thing in the world, and as long as you're exciting and personable and what they want to see out of what they like on YouTube, they're gonna watch your videos. Like, think about making a painting. It sounds almost boring, except when you're Bob Ross and you have a fantastic personality and it makes people stick around. Something to think about. Now, when you're trying to come up with a concept for what kind of automotive YouTube channel you want to be, you kind of got to think of it this way. There's many extremes to automotive YouTube channel that are different than other niches on YouTube. A lot of people do really quick cuts. You usually want to do a cut for like every 5 to 8 seconds is generally a good rule. Now, that could be changing your audio or changing what you're showing or just making your screen bigger or smaller. Now, here's where automotive YouTube channel differs for that in some ways. If you watch Vice Grip Garage, it is very long form content of him working on cars. Puddin's Fab Shop, same kind of thing. Not a lot of cuts, and I love that kind of stuff. It's almost like relaxing to watch. And also inspiring, because I want to work on things too. Or you go to quicker cuts like Emily Hartford. Emily Hartford sticks to the 5-second rule. So does like Hoonigan. They do lots of cuts and really keep the video moving fast, entertaining. Really what you want to think about which path you want to go on here. Quick cuts or more long form flowy videos like Puddin or Vice Grip. Really matters what you're doing. Now, if you're restoring cars, you're going to want to go long form. If you're racing cars or just doing quick shop updates or whatever, you're going to want to go with the quicker cut method. Or shoot for the middle. There's really no rules to this. I'm just kind of showing you which direction you can go with your automotive YouTube channel, what you should be thinking. Always be looking at other people on YouTube that are in your niche, doing videos that you want to be doing. That'll tell you what you should be doing to be successful. Because if Vice Grip has 1 million some followers doing long form stuff, go with that path if that's what you want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't be afraid to do an outro still. The outros are still alive. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. If you like demolition derby type content, also bicycles. Don't be afraid to branch into some other things in your automotive YouTube channel. They have to do with your life. Not maybe right away. Kind of build your niche and like do little branches so you can, you know, have more than just cars to talk about. But anyways, don't hit that subscribe button. Also, usually wait about 2 minutes into your video before you ask people to subscribe. Makes you look a little less desperate, even though you're super desperate for subscribers. Give them something worth subscribing to before asking to subscribe. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. And I'll see you next time here on Scrapyard Productions.